The world of audio has never been quite so exciting, has it? When you think of the sheer number of radio stations out there, and you've got podcasting and audio on demand, in a sense it's never been easier to make audio and to get it out there. But it's never been more difficult to acquire an audience. It is painful. As a broadcaster, you have so much competition. As a podcaster, you have no listeners when you first start. So increasingly, it's about not so much what you do, as how you do it. And to give you an example, today is supposed to be the most beautiful weather in British history. Every broadcaster will probably refer to it, but the greats will do it slightly better than everybody else. What is your take? That's what probably marks you out. My latest book is called Radio Secrets, an insider's guide to presenting and producing powerful content for broadcasters and podcasters. And it looks into our contemporary world of audio and how to achieve an audience. There's a lot in there about authenticity. That's one of the key words in radio now, isn't it? Being yourself on air. But what does that mean? How do you appear likeable on the air? There's a section in there. I've talked to other broadcasters, programmers, voice artists, comedians to get the best possible insight. There's a section on double acts as well, lots of those around now. How do you make it work? What do you do if it's not quite working? Tight music radio. Nobody writes about this, do they? It's a real art. A 12-second link may sound easy, but the greats have done a lot of thinking into what those 12 seconds comprise. So we talked to some of those greats. Here's a thought too. What's the reason people turn on radio? Why do they do it? According to all the research I've seen, it's about the way it makes them feel. So as a broadcaster, how do we turn that to our advantage? Familiar topics in the books, things like interviewing and storytelling and breakfast shows and contesting and promos and trailers. There's a section on voice tracking. There's also a section on voice artistry, because increasingly now voices are in demand with smart speakers and everything else. There's a living to be earned there. How do you do it? And if you're directing somebody else's voice, how do you make sure they're saying what you want them to say in the way that you want them to say it? So quite a deal of content about that in the book. And also brand you. Increasingly in today's world, you won't work for the same broadcaster or company for the whole of your life. You'll be hopping from client to client, working for a number of clients at months. Your brand is you. How you look after your own reputation is crucial. So there's a section on that. Thank you very much indeed to all the people who've chipped in for this book. I'm really grateful for your time, and I hope that you find it of interest. It's on the floor here, on the grass. It's called Radio Secrets. It's published by Rethink Press, and it's available now on Amazon in paperback, or you can get it on Kindle as well. Thank you. I'm David Lloyd.